Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm thankful to all the subscribers for giving a very good response to the professional editing and the way we are trying to produce the content from now on. I'm very happy that my friends are liking the content and we intend to grow this channel to spread good knowledge. Of course, the knowledge is derived from the mistakes that I have done in my life. Chetan Bhagat has written a book, 3 Mistakes of My Life. If I ever write a book about the mistakes that I have done in my life, it will be titled 300 Mistakes of My Life. So, the easiest way to learn in life is by doing mistakes. The fastest way to learn in life is by learning from other people's mistake. So that is the idea behind this channel, that you all should learn from my mistakes. And since it is a weekend chill out episode, I will talk about an industry which we all love and hate equally. Most of you must be sitting in your home watching Bollywood movies or content from these new streaming platforms. So I thought, why not make a video about some learnings that we can acquire from Bollywood as an industry. The industry has been flourishing from pre-independence era. The industry is based on concept of capitalism and entrepreneurship. It is a multi-billion-dollar industry. Sorry. It is a multi-billion-dollar industry. It gives livelihood to so many people across the country and abroad. And recently I was watching a documentary on Star Wars, that how that series was conceived, and how the first 3 movies were made. There is so much hard work that goes into making a movie. And yet, as customers or consumers, we have the right to say in 1 second that the movie was bakwas. We didn't like the movie. The acting was shit. The songs were shit. So that shows us the power of the customer. As a customer, when you are consuming the content, you have the right to give judgment on the content. And as a business owner, you have to appreciate or understand the rule that customer is always right. So if you are starting a business and some customer is not liking the product or the service that you are giving to them, so just correlate it to how you do not like the movies that you often see in the theaters. You are also passing a judgment on the content that is given to you because you are paying the price for that. As you can see, there are multiple $1 million production houses, those who produce these movies. Now these production houses, how they support entrepreneurs? They give work to new writers, new directors, new actors, new musicians. So in a way, and by the way, all these people do not work on monthly salary. They are creative people, those who sell their creativity to these production houses. They do become associated or loyal to some production houses to get regular work. But as you can see, in COVID, there were no new movies produced, directed or released. So all these people were, you can say, in a way partially unemployed. The digital media has given employment and work to many of these musicians or part-time actors to start their own YouTube channels and try to channel their creativity into something productive. Other thing that one can learn from Bollywood is that the work that you get is based on your communication skills, your relationship with the producers, directors, financiers, and the corporate production houses, your behavior on the set. Even if you have given a blockbuster movie, that doesn't mean that because of that your bad behavior will be tolerated on the set. Most of the producers do shooting in foreign countries based on a limited budget. That limited budget is correlated to the number of days the shooting is going to take place in a foreign country. So if the actor is not professional enough, then the shooting may get delayed. If the actor falls ill by eating some bad food in an unknown restaurant, that also is going to affect the budget of the film. Professionalism is also one thing that we should learn from Bollywood. Third thing is, it basically operates on the concept of capitalism. There is no surety that you are going to get work just because you are talented. You have to make an extra effort to make relationship with all these big production houses. You have to increase your networking to become visible in front of all these production houses. You have to put your content online on various social media platforms in a hope that some big music director, producer, actor, director will accidentally see your content and may call you for work also. Creativity is rewarded and awarded in this industry. Those who know me know that I am not a big fan of this industry, but good things should be learned from anything and everything. The amount of hard work that goes in to make a movie is, I cannot explain it. I saw 2-3 documentaries, and yet we have the right and power to reject that movie. One more thing that we can learn from Bollywood is that it is an industry that is flexible and evolving with time. Earlier there were black and white movies, then color movies came, then HD movies came, then IMAX AdLabs versions came. Now the content or the movies are directly being streamed on these streaming platforms such as Netflix and Prime Video. This industry is often blamed for nepotism. Let me tell you, that is probably the most illogical blame that one can put on this industry, because nepotism is present in each and every industry, business and sector. Let me give you a very simple example from my ex-profession of dentistry. If there is a doctor who is a celebrity dentist and he has a son, the son is not good in studies. The handwork or the practical work of the son is also not that great when it comes to intraoral procedures. The son is born in a rich family, he is spoiled, he uses a lot of gadgets and flaunts them, but his basic knowledge of anatomy is not that great. Do you think that a person who is running a clinic where all the Bollywood celebrities visit, or where all the politicians visit is going to shut that clinic down just because he knows that his son is not that talented, skillful, or capable enough to run that practice in the future? Or is he going to give that clinic to a student who has come first in all the 4 years of dentistry? He will say to his son, no, I am not going to let you practice in my clinic, and let's just shut this multi-million dollar business now, and you pursue your dream of being a guitarist. That doesn't happen. And the son also knows that this clinic is a cash cow. My father has already worked hard and made a base for myself. Eventually, if he develops wisdom, he will work hard on his skill set and run that clinic. So isn't that nepotism? We give nepotism a different meaning just because we have the soft power to blame a profession or an industry. So as I explained to you now, that nepotism is present in each and every industry. Even in corporates, there are multiple family-based billionaire business houses, stalwarts or pillars of the economy of this country. They do give their children a seat on the board of the directors. They groom them in that fashion to become or to take leadership role in the future. So as I told you, that this video was a very chill video wherein I spoke about correlation of entrepreneurship to Bollywood. Personally, I am not a big fan of these actors or celebrities. I find their behavior very rude, and it is our mistake that we misinterpret them as real heroes. They fulfill the requirements of working in that industry. So if you want to learn good things, you can learn from anybody and everybody. So that was the purpose behind making this small weekend vlog or podcast. I hope you have learned 10 to 15% from this video, and if you have, please do like, subscribe and share my channel. Have a great weekend ahead. Keep learning, keep earning, keep investing. Take care of your health.